Oh, hello. Hi. How'd you do? Good, good, and you? Anyways, what is it time for? Well, it's the vinyl finds of August. Duh. Um, I didn't get a lot. I have 6 records. I think that's kind of not a lot for me. Feeling very, like I'm gonna get sexy for you, y'all. Woo. Felt like I was buttoned up just a little too much. Gotta show some cleavage. Anyhow, whatevers. Might as well just get right into it. So, very excited when this showed up in the mail. I knew that it was coming out. And I actually told Shane, when he was here visiting, I said, oh my gosh, look what's coming out on vinyl. And he's like, oh, yep, just pre-ordered it. Well, I didn't know he pre-ordered it for me as well. So, y'all are gonna think we're corny, but I have a lot of good memories of this, and I love her. And she only had one album. She had a couple singles throughout the year. Very scandalous early life, but Tracy Lords with 1000 Fires. So, yeah, your techno dance 90s. When did this come out? 94? 95. So the pressings are really cool. Here, let me just take this out here for to show you guys. So there was the song Control. I will control your soul. Let me control it. So, I mean, it's not like Tracy's really singing. She's more whispering and talking. But I became a fan of Tracy Lords when she played Wanda Honey. Or just Wanda, but I've always just called her Wanda Honey. Oh, Wanda Honey. Painted Up Like Trash from Crybaby, my favorite movie of all times. Fallen Angel was a single. It also has Okie Dokie Doggy Daddy, Yummy Yummy Sugar. Okie Dokie Doggy Daddy, so good. My Chair, oh, it's obnoxious. What are you gonna do? This is an expensive chair. It should not squeak. I mean, I guess it just gives y'all some extra added, noise or whatever. So thank you so much, Shane, for sending that my way. It sounds really good. I mean, obviously it was never on vinyl before. It says right here, 30th Anniversary Expanded Edition. So the expansion it's got a mix of Control and a mix of Fallen Angel. So again, those were the 2 singles off of it. Limited to 1,000 copies, and yeah, first time ever on vinyl, and I'm so happy to have it. I do love my Tracy Lords, my Wanda Honey. Or Crybaby, oh wait, Allison's a square, Wanda. Crybaby don't dig squares. Because she says, you think Crybaby's got blue balls for the chick? Oh my goodness, she has some of the best lines. I wouldn't be caught dead in a full skirt. I could recite the entire freaking movie to you, but I will save you. But I will let you know that the first thing a Crybaby girl learns, though, bazooms are our weapons. Yes. Dig it, baby. You need a new look. Oh, Tracy Lords. I just love her so much. So their new album came out last month, and this would be Alison Krauss and Union Station. Managed to find this for $18, and it is the Barnes & Noble exclusive on this pretty, here, being that we're taking stuff out, that's very lovely, isn't it? It's a nice color. Had to get a little cleaning, had a little bit of surface noise, but after threw her in the ultrasonic, sounds really nice. So new album, Arcadia. I still haven't got the last one. I'm a big Alison Krauss fan. I love her. I had her last month. And I just learned today that the live album from 2002, which has their cover of But You Know I Love You, which course, I think it was originally done by the First Edition with Kenny Rogers, and then Dolly did a cover of it in the 80s, which is my favorite. It's one of my favorite songs of hers. It's not written by her. And that live album is getting its vinyl release. Has not been released on vinyl in many, many years. And the original is like $300-400, as most Alison Krauss albums are. And yeah, it's coming out in November. 3-disc set. It's $80, which seems kind of high, but if you think about it, for 3 records, and I would rather pay $80 than $400. So I've pre-ordered it. I shouldn't, but this is one I don't think I can miss out on. But we're not talking about the live album, but I thought I would share, if you did not know, that the Alison Krauss and Union Station Live, is what it's called, the album from 2002, is getting a reissue on vinyl in November. I think the 21st is when it comes out. So it looks like The End of the Road was the single. The only thing about Union Station album, or Alison Krauss and Union Station albums, I'm all about Alison and her voice. And although I don't even know the guy, that maybe they switch back and forth, but the male vocalist, he's not terrible. I just don't want to hear Alison. And a lot of the songs with him singing lead, Alison doesn't even really do background vocals that much. But yeah, it looks like The End of the Road, and then The Wrong Way, which is the 3rd song. Oh my gosh. That song is so great, and Alison just sounds amazing, and really good record. Like I said, I didn't know Paper Airplanes, I think, was the one previous to this. I keep meaning to get it, but it's, you know, I'm all about Alison. She doesn't have a lot of solo records though. So yeah, just this year, the new Alison Krauss and Union Station, Arcadia. I think I got this from the same person. It was $2, or no, $3, and it was sealed. And I've just been digging her lately. I think I'm kind of at my quota. I have 3 of her albums now, Greatest Hits, and then 2 albums, and I don't think I need anything more. But I did, like I said, it's got the hype sticker, and you know I'm a sucker for the hype sticker. Crystal Gayle, Nobody Wants to Be Alone, which that is a really good song. What was the song that I really liked? Oh, Coming to the Dance. It's the last song on the first side, and I just thought it was really great. Look at her back there with her long, I mean, you gotta love Crystal, and it's still, at 150 years old, her hair is still this long. I don't think she's really that. I think, she's probably in her 70s or 80s, right? Still looking good. But yeah, Crystal Gayle, it's Matthew's fault, but that I've been getting back into, you know, these kind of old country artists that I kind of forgot about. I mean, I never forgot about Crystal. I could never forget about her brown eyes, because everything makes them blue. So this was reissued. We actually did a review of this album on the Gunkles. I did not know anything. I think this is either their second, or they only did 2 or 3 albums. This is their final one. I remember when I was listening to this, I was like, I know that voice. I know that voice. The band is The Soft Boys, and Robyn Hitchcock, which I'm very familiar with Robyn Hitchcock and the Egyptians, and he was the lead vocalist for this band. So what, post-punk, I don't know what you want to call it. Lots of fun. I Want to Destroy You is the opener, fantastic. This is a beautiful pressing. It sounds really, really great. Of course, you know I love me and Obi, so make me happy about that. Let me just show you how pretty that is. Look at how pretty that is. So yes, Soft Boys, Underwater Moonlight. Such a good record. If y'all haven't heard them and you're a fan of Robyn Hitchcock, or even if you're not, and they're really, really, really great. What else do I like? Kingdom of Love, Positive Vibrations is fantastic. Old Pervert is kind of funny. But yeah, really happy that they reissued this. This is the 45th anniversary, and yeah, just a really beautiful pressing of that. And then the last 2, just corny stuff. Again, it's kind of my friend Matthew's fault because he's really into like these old like country. I sense old, but it reminded me of somebody that I mean I'm very aware of, that my best friend Heather, who I've mentioned a lot, who passed away 14 years ago. Um, these next two are actually her two favorite artists of all time. And this particular, I saw this and I saw a US seller had it and it was a Japanese pressing. And we had this on 8-track and cassette tape. And this is a compilation, but my mother listened to it all the time. So I wanted I wanted to get something of hers that had a lot of the songs that I knew, and I didn't want to get like her greatest hits that she has is pretty decent, but and I've had like 4 or 5 copies of that. I always seem to get rid of it because it seems embarrassing to have her in your collection. But you know what? I'm gonna stop being embarrassed because you know what? She has a great voice, and I I have to allow these memories, you know, of especially Heather and my mother, just you know, just feeling the love, and I just go back in time, and I can feel their presence, and I can see my mom sitting at her desk with her little cassette player, typing up invoices for work. And listening and humming along to Anne Murray. This is the compilation called Country. This freaking tacky patchwork quilt with their picture on it. This came out in 1974, I believe it was. But like I said, we had the 8-track of this. Look at this beautiful Obi strip. It's absolutely lovely. Not a blemish on it. So this has her cover of She Thinks I Still Care, but of course she calls it He Thinks I Still Care. It's got Cotton Jenny, the Gordon Lightfoot song. Break My Mind. Break My Mind. That song came out. I was like, oh my gosh. And of course it has Snowbird on it, which is one of the most popular Anne Murray songs. Put Your Hand in the Hand is another great one. It's got Danny's song on it, Son of a Rotten Gambler, What About Me, A Stranger in My Place. But it just took me right back to just, again, watching my mother work, and then just thinking of Heather. And there is a particular Anne Murray album that I cannot hear without thinking of Heather, and we'll talk about that one next month. Hasn't arrived yet. So I think that's about all I'll need is this and the one that's coming. That was ordered last month, so I should be talking about it on this video. And it was ordered 3 days before this. And so the last one I have to show you that I picked up this month, another Japanese pressing, and it is Heather's ultimate favorite. Also reminds me of my mom and my sister, but I thought this was really cool, and I liked the track listing, and I wanted an album because you know I love the Japanese pressings, and I'm a sucker over the Obi strips, especially if they're in good condition and beautiful. So this is a compilation of the Carpenters called Solitaire. Look at that gorgeous Obi, and this has got some treats in it. First off, obviously it has Solitaire, but it has some of my favorite songs. Only Yesterday. This Masquerade is up there. I'll Never Fall in Love Again, which didn't Anne Murray cover that one as well? It's got Top of the World, Yesterday Once More, Desperado, even though it says Desperade. I just noticed that. Yep. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it says Desperade. Bless the Beast and the Children. I mean, I don't really like that song to begin with, but it's got I Can't Make Music on it. And I can't make rhyme. Superstar, Please Mr. Postman. And it has I Won't Last a Day Without You, which I'll get emotional if I talk about the song, but that was mine and Heather's best friend song. I have part of the lyrics tattooed on my left calf for her. And so yeah, let me just show you because I'm gonna get all. The anniversary of her passing was last month, and I think that's maybe why I wanted to get something Carpenters, just to kind of, you know, be able to just think of her. But yeah, the 21st, of August, which is also one of my brother's birthdays. And it was also my Seattle anniversary. So it would have been, what, 27? No, 28. Yeah, 28 years ago that I moved to Seattle. So I still celebrate it because that was a big deal. So, you know, you've got the nice little, you know, I love it when they have the lyric sheets that are in Japanese, obviously, and they're in English as well. It's got this thing here. Shows you all those delightful albums and comps you can get of theirs. I think they all should be together, maybe. I don't know. Essentially. And it came with this nice little booklet here. Karen. Oh, so lovely. Oh, look. We look good. We're family members. Look at me with, I need to be by Karen. Excuse me. I don't want to be Richard. Plus, it's lovelier because then the girl's in the middle. Oh, we look great. I'm mental. More Japanese stuff that I can't read. Fabulous bell bottoms. Really sad, tragic story of Karen Carpenter. Like I said, I've always loved that hat. I think Blossom stole that style later. How the hell you say her name? Look, I've got their autographs. Jealous. Yeah, so just, you know, y'all know I'm corny and I'm sentimental and I get, you know, especially with loved ones that aren't on this earth anymore and I can't share my life with them anymore. And so we all know that music kind of, you know, heals the soul and hearing these songs and being reminded of the love that she had for the Carpenters and even Anne. I get filled with joy and I still miss her every day of my life. I miss my mother every day. I miss so many other people that I have lost over the years. And I think that I'm gonna preach again, you know, we all just need to love one another and not take people in our lives for granted and do your best to tell them you love them as much as you can because you can turn around tomorrow and they're not there, or you can turn around tomorrow and you're not there. And I don't want to turn around tomorrow and not be here. I'm not ready to not be here yet. And yeah, I want to hang out for a little bit longer. I got more to achieve in this life, and I think we all do. So just love each other and do our best to be good people. And you know, we're all gonna have bad moments. It's okay. I'm a horrible human being at times. But I aspire not to be. So, on that note, let me know what you guys think. Still, I managed to talk so much. This should have been a 5-minute video, but it's almost, you know, we're getting close to almost 19 minutes here. So, I appreciate all of you and leave me some comments. What do you think of, you know, I don't know. It's not a very exciting haul, but is this a haul for me? Not really. Thanking you.